Over the past several months, we've been profiling a host of congressional candidates who espouse a libertarian point of view, who embrace the free market, individual liberty, and constitutional restraints on the government. Today, we're joined by two such candidates. Our first guest is Mike McPadden, a captain for Northwest Airlines and a retired Navy pilot. Mike is running for the GOP nomination in Virginia's 5th congressional district. As we all know, a majority of independent voters in Virginia helped that state elect President Obama president. But unnerved by the state of the economy and the loss of personal freedom, the same independent voters helped Republican Chris Christie win the governorship of New Jersey and Republican Bob McDonnell win the governorship in Virginia. So which way will the independents go this year? Joining me now is Mike McPadden. Mike, welcome to Freedom Watch.
Well, hello, Judge. It's a pleasure to be on the air with a fellow freedom fighter, and God bless you for the work you do, sir.
Well, thank you, and the same to you. Why the Republican Party? Do libertarians find a home in the same party that fights illegal wars and pays for them on a credit card and allows warrantless wiretaps and spying and takes over education as if it were a federal issue in the Constitution?
Well, Judge, we have to. When I go around the 5th District and I talk to people, and there's a lot of angry voters out there, and these are Republicans. These are people that used to be in the party, and I tell them, well, listen, I need you to join the GOP for and become a delegate. Oh, no, I'm mad at the Republicans. They did this and they did that. And I said, the reason they were able to do that is because you left them. And you left the people in charge were moderates, and we've got to get back to a conservative party. America deserves a conservative party, Judge, and I think the only home, the natural home for conservatives and libertarians, in fact, is the Republican Party, and that's why I'm running for this nomination.
My question was a little tongue-in-cheek. There obviously is more of a home for libertarians in the Republican Party than in the Democratic Party, but I am of the view, and you know this, and I think you may share a little bit of this view, Mike, that we basically have one party. It's the big government party. There is a Republican version of it, and there's a Democratic version of it. But no matter who's in power, freedom decreases, taxes increase, debts increase, wars keep going, and the government keeps regulating more of our private lives. Question, can you animate, can you energize the freedom-loving roots in the Republican Party in a place like Virginia to preserve freedom, privacy, government leaving us alone, which is what the Republican Party once stood for?
You know, Judge, I believe I can, and I've got to tell you that, you know, the first brush fire of liberty started right here in Virginia's 5th District. I'm a stone's throw from Monticello, where Thomas Jefferson first read Marcus Cicero and came up with the ideas for the Declaration of Independence. And I think there's no better place in this country right now than Virginia's 5th District to start that second brush fire of liberty. You're right, Judge. We've got a real problem in our country where we send a big government Republican or big government Democrats to Washington. That needs to stop. We've gone too far. We need to send people that are willing to go to Washington and say, no, I'm not interested in reducing the growth of government. I'm interested in stopping and reversing the growth of government. That's really where we need to go, Judge, and I'm that candidate. That's why I'm running in this race, because I think I will be there with other brothers who believe the same things that I do, that we need to return to our roots of individual liberty, sound money, and constitutional restraint. So, yeah, I actually believe I can do it, Judge, but I'm going to need a lot of help next year.
Are you meeting resistance by the leadership of the Republican Party in Virginia? Not the rank and file and not independents, but the leadership of the Republican Party that would rather have one of their own, Mike?
Well, I don't know, Judge. I can't really tell you that. We're so focused on getting the liberty message out there and signing up volunteers. We've got a lot of excitement at the grassroots level right now. And I'm not focused on the leadership right now. I'm pretty certain I can tell you this, that they're not focused on me either. But we're not concerned about that. We've got so much work to do, Judge. We don't worry about these things. We roll up our sleeves and we go to work. And that's what we've been doing for the last couple of months. And we've had very, very good positive results here in the 5th District.
Has the speed with which the Obama administration moved to interfere with our basic commercial liberties, our freedom of contract, our rights to make investments, the rights of investors to decide what they want to pay people to manage their investments, also called executive compensation, have those assaults on our basic natural rights made your message easier for people to understand?
I think it has, Judge. I think the Obama administration moved so far to the left so fast that people finally are getting waken up out of this stupor that we've been in for the last couple of years. And when my message goes out there, the message of liberty, a friend of mine likes to say liberty wins. And when the message of liberty, when I talk about liberty and individual liberty and how only individual liberty brings prosperity to any nation around the world, and that as we lose our individual liberties through more taxes and regulations, as we lose these individual liberties, we're losing our ability to be prosperous again. And people understand that. I talk to factory workers down in the southern part of the district. I talk to university professors here in the Charlottesville area, and everybody gets that message of liberty, Judge. It's the oldest quest for mankind is individual liberty.
Mike McPadden, good luck to you, and thanks for joining us on Freedom Watch.
Thank you, Judge. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.